All right, elementary artist. In this video, we're going to do day 2 of our family tradition project. Since the first video, I added some more candy to mine, and then I still felt like I had some open spaces. So whenever we carve those pumpkins, we have pumpkin seeds, lots and lots of pumpkin seeds. Some people like to roast those pumpkin seeds. I usually just let mine go, but they're everywhere. So I added some pumpkin seeds, almost like a design, but it still goes along with what I was showing. So we're going to outline your pencil drawing. So any of the lines that you want to keep, we're going to outline with a black marker or a dark marker or a dark crayon. If you're with me at school, we'll be doing it the outlining part with a marker. So going over your words and your drawing with a marker so that we can really see your picture, and then we're going to color it in. At home, you're going to choose whatever you like to use best out of what you have. So if you have colored pencils and you want to use those, that would be fine. I believe everyone has markers and crayons, so you could use your markers or crayons to color in the picture. The crayons are nice because they have some skin tones. Oh, that's funny. That literally, that's the one crayon that's missing from my box right now, and I just remembered somebody asked to borrow it. And I must have forgotten to get it back. But there's normally a flesh-colored skin tone in the 24 pack, or you might have to mix colors to get close to your own skin tone for the hands. That's fine. And everything else I'm going to make the color that it is. So Reese's Cup, the Skittles has a big rainbow on the front. So outlining with a dark marker or crayon. If you have any pencil lines that stick out, you can go ahead and erase those. So when I'm finished outlining everything, which obviously you don't need to sit there and watch me do, but when I was finished with everything, I could take an eraser and go over, in case I didn't trace directly on my lines, erase those original drawing marks that were showing through, and that makes for a much cleaner, neater looking picture. All right, so this is somewhat what it should look like once you have it outlined and cleaned up. So I kind of have my very own coloring page now. I definitely want to color in the hands and any objects that I created. And then if we have time, you could fill in the border with a color or a pattern like polka dots or stripes. Here's an example where this student did stripes to fill it in, and then you could still see their words. And on my holiday one here, I had started to make polka dots on one side and then stripes on the other, and then polka dots and then stripes. So depending on how much time you have, start with the most important objects, including the hands, getting those colored in, and then if there's time, thinking about could you fill in the background with a color or the border with a color to really make it look like a nice finished work of art. So you are going to go ahead and color yours in now. Again, I'm not going to have you sit and watch me color, but definitely doing your best coloring. So if that's with crayons, making our crayon marks even, right next to each other, and filling up, covering up the white of the paper. Right? If you are using markers, one out at a time, the color that you are going to use, and trying to find a color that I want to use for something maybe smaller. And I'm actually adding a few little details into my acorns with a marker, and then I can color that with a lighter colored marker or crayon. Really filling in the spaces, taking my time, and doing my very best. All right, I can't wait to see your finished family traditions.